Swati Hotkar from Nirmal Bang is also now joining us. Swati, what do you make of Vedanta, stock price 165? It just is, halted over there.
Yes, correctly. The technical setup is not too much attractive at the current levels. We have seen that the Vedanta has just made a double top at around 174, 175 odd levels. We have seen a double top into this particular, and it's finding it difficult to surpass that level, which acting a very strong resistance at level. Whereas on a downside, 155, 152 is a quite decent support. I will not suggest any position to create at the current levels unless and until we don't get a breakout of that resistance level, which comes to around 174, 175. The upside rally will be restricted. We might see some profit booking into this coming counter as such at the current levels, which might take a stock back towards 155 odd level. If it's sustaining that level, then definitely a buy on dip strategy should be adopted at the 155 odd levels, where we can again see a bounce back rally towards 170, 175 odd levels. So as of now, current, just stay away from this counter. If it's coming down towards 155 level, then one should take a buy call on that in this particular counter.
How would you look at Zee TV from Zee Entertainment from here on?
See, as of now, we have seen that it has given a good rally from 433 to 500 odd levels. The stock is particularly trading above all its important DMA, such as the 50, 100 or say 200 day EMA. The volumes are little bit increasing from last few trading sessions. I believe the stock has a potential to reach up to 500, 520, 530 odd levels on the upside, whereas the support is placed at around 470 odd levels. We have seen a good rally in the last two trading sessions, but if the stock is finding out some, if it's coming down at the around 470, 480 odd level, at that level definitely one should take a buy call. As of currently, those who are holding the position, they should hold on for a target of a 520, 530 on up level, or else they can maintain the profit stop loss of a 480 on a downside, and they can carry their long positions.
Right. Any view as far as, United Phosphorus is concerned? They also declared numbers today, UPL.
Yes, UPL, we have seen that the stock has really given a very good kind of a run up in the last 2 to 3 trading days. On the daily pattern, we have seen that the stock has just formed the inverse head and shoulder pattern, which has given a breakout of a 580 odd levels with the good volumes. Even the stock is trading above its important day moving averages. Momentum oscillators such as the RSI showing a positive crossover indicates the overall strength in this particular counter. Definitely those who are having a long positions, they can hold that positions for a target of a 650, 660 odd levels on a downside, and they can maintain their profit stop loss at around 600 on a on deeps towards for a target of, as I mentioned, 650, 660.
How would you look at Lupin? 3% higher right now at the day's high?
Yes, even we have seen a good rally in the pharma stocks such as Sun Pharma. We have seen in the Cipla as of even the Lupin. After 4 to 5 months, the Lupin has just surpassed the 200-day moving average, which was acting as a very strong resistance level in this particular counter. From last 2 to 3 trading that it was just hovering above that levels and was maintaining a positive closing, which indicates a very good sign on the technical parameters as such. Definitely at the current level also, one can definitely take a buy call with a trailing stop loss of a 1700. The stock will definitely move on towards the 1820, 1830 odd level. So at the current level also, one can take a fresh buy call with a stop loss of a 1700 on a downside.
Any view on Jet Airways? It's 620 right now.
Yes, Jetway, it has given a very strong pattern breakout, such as the symmetrical triangle formations on the weekly chart. Even we have recommended to our clients as well at around 580, 585 odd levels. I believe the stock has shown a very good set off on a technical background. It has the target is coming at around 650, 660 odd levels for a 2 to 3 week. But for a very short term period, definitely 640 is the immediate target. If the stock is coming down towards 600 or say at around 605 odd levels, that level one can should definitely take a long call, because on an intraday basis already it has given a 5.5% rally today itself. So just wait for a movement. If the stock is coming down back towards 600 odd levels, definitely one can take a buy call at that level, so that the risk reward will be in our favor. Maintain the stop loss of a 580 on a downside, and they can carry their long positions for a target of a 640 and 650 upside.
Ma'am, just request you to stay on about 40 seconds remaining for markets to close. If you look at the Nifty and what essentially has happened, so the broader market has done very well, but Nifty is down 22 points, Sensex is down about 140, ICICI Bank 3% down, BHEL down about 2%, ITC 0.6% down, and Hindalco down about 0.5%. Power Grid absolutely flat, Tata Power up 1.8, Adani Ports up about 3%, 232 for Adani Ports, Axis Bank 0.25% higher. Infosys down 0.3, BOB down 1.6, Idea Cellular down about 0.9, and Bharti Airtel 361. Tata Motors 504, 2 rupees decline, HDFC Limited down about 2%, that's the closing bell, 24 points down, 145 as far as Sensex is concerned, and overall it's not looking that good for the large cap space, but some names did particularly well. Eicher Motors was up around 6.5 odd percent, 22,500 for Eicher Motors, the top gainer on the Nifty pack. Adani Ports was up close to 3%, 232 for Adani Ports. Zee Entertainment up close to 3%, 500 rupees for Zee Entertainment now. Lupin up about 2.2%, 1,743. Tata Power, Bosch, Kotak are some of the other gainers. Tata Power up 2%, Bosch up 1.7%, Kotak up close to 1.6%, and Aurobindo Pharma also looking quite good. Aurobindo Pharma up about 1.6%. BPCL was up 1.5%, Bajaj Auto is up 1.5%, Cipla, HUL, Tata Steel are all looking good, are all up about 1.3%, 1.4 odd percent. Let's look at some of the losers as well. So ICICI Bank, 4% on the lower side, 262 results are awaited. Bharti Airtel down about 2%. BHEL was among the top losers, down 2.3%, 145 for BHEL. HDFC down about 2%, 1.9% lower for HDFC Limited. BOB, Wipro, L&T numbers are also awaited. I think L&T numbers should come out in the next 5 to 6 minutes. Generally, they do tend to come out, but that's also a company that would be declaring numbers as far as the next 5-10 minutes is concerned. Let's now look at the broader market space. A lot of action in that space. So, Dish TV was up 10%, 102. Reliance Infrastructure was up 5%. Jet Airways was up about 5.5 odd percent. Delta Corp was up about 5%. Upper Gang Sugars was up 12%. The list can just go on. DCB Bank up 6%. Ugar Sugars up 4%. Dwarkesh Sugars up 17%. Bata India was up 5%. IIFL Holding declared numbers up 8%. Overall, very, very strong for any of these quality names that we just spoke about. Swati is still with us. Swati, okay, I think there is some problem with the link over there. So we'll just go across to her. Let's look at some of the broader markets losers as well, what was going down. So Jaiprakash Associates was down 8%. PNB was interestingly down 4%, 123. So it yesterday did not crack, but today it went down about 4%. Lycos Internet, again, it was up 10% in the morning. If you look at the day's high, it's 13 rupees 80 paisa right now. It's about 11 rupees and 50 paisa. So that's on the lower side. Hexaware, of course, it's a results impact. It's down about 4%, 223 rupees for Hexaware. Sun Pharma Advanced Research down close to 4%, 360. Again, it's a results impact that came in. Saturn Credit Care also lost about 4 odd percent. Generally, these names don't see correction, but they did see correction today. Ujjivan Financial was down about 4 odd percent as well. Swati A Hotkar is back with us. Swati, as far as these broader market names are concerned, how would you look at Dish TV at 103?
See, Dish TV, we have seen a good rally in the past few days, but it was not able to surpass 104, 105 levels on the upside. The stock is taking a very good support of its 200-day moving average, which comes to at 93 odd levels. So those who are looking for a very short-term momentum place, they can definitely take a buy call at the current level. Maintain the stop loss of 94, 95 rupees on a downside. Once the stock manages to give a breakout of 104, 105 odd level, definitely it will try to touch the fit of 110, 112 rupees on the upside. So even at the current level, definitely one can take a buy call, but maintain the strict stop loss of 95 levels, which is supported by the 200-day moving average. Overall setup is good, but just we are waiting for a breakout of 104, 105 odd levels. Once it manages to get out, give the breakout, definitely the momentum will come into play, which will hit the target of 112, 114 on the upside.
Swati, thank you so much.